Hello and welcome back. Finally, we are going to create container using multi-stage Docker builds. I want you to perform this particular lab. Sample application, all the mind maps already provided you in the description of this video. So you guys can also perform this lab. First of all, I want you to completely understand this, then go for the practical. So let's start. Installing same application on container using multi-stage Dockerfile. Now here, the same process we have, download and extract the demo application. So you need to download the demo application, and these are the steps that we already completed in the previous example of a standard Dockerfile. So here, I am going to use same Docker host. Okay, I am going to use same Docker host. And I have the same sample application as well. What I am doing right now, just going to delete this container. So I am going to give command docker ps-a. And here I have this container. So I am going to give command like docker stop. This is the name we have, or we can also provide ID. And now I'm going to remove this. So now we don't have this standard Dockerfile container. Going to the application as well, let's go to this sample application. And here we have this Dockerfile. So I'm going to remove this Dockerfile because we are going to create completely new Dockerfile. So I just removed this older one, and now we are going to run same application here in this same Docker host. So extract and all this is already done. We have this application. Now, create multi-stage Dockerfile. Now, this is a file that we have. And look at this. Here we have stage 1, build, and then we have stage 2, which is run. So here we have divided our Docker host, our Dockerfile into the 2 stages. And we have multiple from statement as well. Now, if you look at this, here we have stage 1, and this is like from stage 1 starting here and ending here. It is actually running build process, right? Installing Maven here, and then it is actually completing the building process. Here in this, we are just going to use this code, and then we are going to run application using Spring Boot. So same process we have. So let's start. We are understanding stage 1. From Ubuntu 20.04, uses official build 20.04 image as a base image for the build stage. Then we have apt-get update, apt-get install, open JDK, Maven. It is the same process. Updates the package, install open JDK, Maven, and clean up the packages. So it is same we have. I'm not going to clean up this right now because, it is actually throwing error and it will waste our time. So let's go with this. Then we have work directory /app, same process. It is going to set working directory. Now onwards, whenever we will copy anything from our Docker host to the container, it will copy over here in the /app folder. Then we are going to copy pom.xml. If you look at this, here we have this pom.xml. So say, here we are actually download the project dependency. It will find out what are the dependency of this project from the pom.xml, and then it will download all the dependency. Maven is already installed, so Maven is responsible to download. Then it will copy src folder that we have in our source code. So it will copy it in the /app, and then the whole folder will be copied. And then Maven clean installation. So it is going to make our Spring Boot application ready. So build process will be completed over here. If you look at this, there is no changes on anything. We are actually running the same commands. So stage 1 is like same, but then we have another step. Now, here, if you look at this, because we are creating a multiple stage Dockerfile, we use as build. Okay, so here we use this as build. Here we don't need to use this. Okay, So let's understand run. Now here we are using same image, uses official image as a base image for the runtime stage. Now here we are actually using apt-get installed, and here we are actually install OpenJDK. So update the package listed OpenJDK and clean up the package because JDK is actually required. But here we are not actually using or installing Maven. We are not dependent on any dependency as well. Same / working directory. Then we are going to copy. Now this is what the most important part. See, copy from build. Build means this is the stage that we have. Okay. So copy is the build jar file from the build stage to the runtime. So here, after completing this particular command run nvn clean installation, whatever the jar file that we got, we are going to copy here. So we don't need Maven over here in this run stage. We don't need all the dependencies. We want the jar file, final installation files. Now it will cut down all of these files. It will cut down all the Maven installation files, and it will only copy final file from the build stage. And this is how it is going to decrease size of our Docker image. Then we need to add the expose port, which is used to publish the port while we are going to create container, and then we are actually running application. So there is a cmd command. So we just divided this, and the most important part is from the build stage, the output, the final setup jar files we are getting here. So we don't need to install this Maven or anything. Yes, we need to install OpenJDK because it is used to compile this. So this is like the required part. Now here I am going to copy this, and here I am going to say that vi.
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Atara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.